30 Black Celebrities Who Are Best Friends That Will Shock You. Welcome to our channel, Legends of Black Excellence. Ever wonder which celebrity friendships go beyond the spotlight and into real, unshakable sisterhood and brotherhood? In today's video, we're diving into 30 powerful bonds between Black celebrities who prove that fame can't compete with true friendship. From childhood ties to decades of loyalty, these stories will surprise you, inspire you, and maybe even make you text your best friend. Let's uncover the friendships that truly stand the test of time. Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer. Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer are more than just comedy legends, they're the ultimate definition of a real Hollywood bromance. Their friendship spans over 3 decades, a rare feat in an industry known for fleeting connections and competitive egos. But for Steve and Cedric, the bond runs deeper than the stage or screen. It's a brotherhood built on mutual respect, shared values, and countless laughs that began long before the cameras ever started rolling. They first rose to prominence together during the era of the original kings of comedy, touring the country and proving that their chemistry was pure comedic gold. But what makes their connection so special isn't just their professional success, it's their unwavering loyalty offstage. Whether it's guest appearances on each other's shows, supporting personal milestones, or showing up in moments of need, these two have stood the test of time in a way that feels effortless and genuine. Steve has often spoken about how Cedric is one of the few people in his life he can always count on, while Cedric has referred to Steve as more than a friend, he's family. Their dynamic is filled with brotherly teasing and heartfelt support, a combination that audiences love because it's so real. They don't just share the spotlight, they share life. And in doing so, they've become a shining example of what true friendship between Black men in entertainment can look like: strong, supportive, and inspiring. In a world that often pits stars against each other, Steve and Cedric chose a different path, one of brotherhood over rivalry, and connection over competition. Their story reminds us all that the best friendships aren't scripted, they're earned, nurtured, and full of heart. Rihanna and Melissa Ford. Rihanna and Melissa Ford's friendship is the kind of ride-or-die bond that doesn't just survive the fame, it thrives because of their deep-rooted connection. Long before Rihanna became a global icon, she and Melissa were inseparable girls growing up in Barbados. That bond never wavered, even as Rihanna rocketed to international superstardom. Through the whirlwind of award shows, world tours, and fashion empires, Melissa has remained by her side, not as a background figure, but as her fiercest confidant and most trusted friend. What sets their friendship apart is its authenticity. Melissa isn't just part of Rihanna's entourage, she's a foundational part of her life. Whether they're on glamorous red carpets or just kicking back off the grid, the chemistry between them is undeniable. Melissa has been there for Rihanna through every era, every album, and every evolution, offering both support and stability in a world that rarely allows either. Their bond is so tight, fans often refer to Melissa as Rihanna's Day One, and it's easy to see why. They've celebrated major milestones together, traveled the world side by side, and weathered life's challenges with an unshakable loyalty. Rihanna herself has spoken openly about how important it is to have someone in her corner who knew her before the fame, and who sees her as Robin, not just the pop sensation. In an industry full of fleeting relationships, Rihanna and Melissa prove that some friendships can remain grounded in truth, history, and unwavering trust. It's not about status, it's about soul. Their connection isn't just iconic because of who they are, but because of what they represent, a friendship that refuses to fade, no matter how bright the spotlight shines. Jada Pinkett Smith and MC Lyte. Jada Pinkett Smith and MC Lyte share a friendship that defies the glitz of Hollywood and stands as a testament to enduring sisterhood. Their bond was forged when both were just 19 years old, young, ambitious, and navigating the early stages of 2 very different but equally powerful careers. Over the decades, they've proven that real friendship isn't about convenience or proximity, it's about loyalty, consistency, and being there through every chapter of life. Jada, known for her fearless presence on screen and in the media, has always spoken with reverence about MC Lyte. In a heartfelt tribute posted in 2019, Jada wrote, "You have loved me through and through." That simple sentence spoke volumes, capturing the kind of emotional intimacy and steadfast support that so many friendships, especially in the spotlight, struggle to maintain. MC Lyte, a pioneer in hip-hop and one of the genre's most respected female voices, has been more than just a friend. She's been a grounding force in Jada's life. Through marriages, motherhood, fame, and personal reinvention, their friendship has remained unshaken. It's not performative or bound by the expectations of celebrity culture. It's deep, soulful, and remarkably human. They've shown up for each other in public and private, navigating everything from personal hardships to career highs with grace and mutual encouragement. What makes their connection so impactful is the quiet power it carries. Jada and MC Lyte may not be on every headline together, but their sisterhood is lived, not displayed. In an industry that often treats women's relationships as fleeting or performative, these two offer a beautiful counter-narrative, one where strength is shared, and love is unconditional. Their decades-long friendship is a powerful reminder that when you find someone who truly sees you, you hold on and never let go. Naturi Naughton, Teyonah Parris, and Danielle Brooks. Naturi Naughton, Teyonah Parris, and Danielle Brooks are more than just three talented actresses making waves in Hollywood. They're the embodiment of Black sisterhood at its finest. Their friendship isn't some surface-level bond born from shared red carpets or industry networking. It's rooted in deep support, shared experiences, and an energy that radiates positivity, both on and off the screen. This trio is known for bringing joy wherever they go. Whether it's celebrating birthdays together, like Naturi's unforgettable 40th surrounded by love and laughter, or showing up for each other's major milestones, they make it clear that their bond is far from performative. It's real, intentional, and nurturing. What sets them apart is how they include their families and spouses in the dynamic, creating a true extended circle of love that goes beyond just girls' night out. Each woman shines in her own right, Naturi with her music and television success, Teyonah with her powerful presence in film and superhero franchises, and Danielle with her Emmy-nominated performances and Broadway brilliance. But when they come together, it's not about competition. It's about collaboration, celebration, and constant upliftment. In an industry that too often pits women against one another, these three have chosen a different path, one filled with laughter, late-night talks, and real-life sisterhood. Their friendship proves that when Black women support each other unapologetically, magic happens. They don't just root for one another in public, they walk through life side by side, showing that true friendship can exist even under the pressure of fame. Together, Naturi, Teyonah, and Danielle are rewriting the narrative of what friendship looks like in entertainment, joyful, genuine, and gloriously united. Ciara and Lala Anthony. Ciara and Lala Anthony are the kind of best friends who make you believe in the magic of authentic connection. Their friendship, which has spanned over a decade, is a rare gem in the world of celebrity relationships, one built on unwavering support, shared values, and genuine sisterhood. Whether they're dancing on TikTok, cheering each other on at major career milestones, or simply spending downtime with their kids, the bond between these two women runs deep. Ciara, the Grammy-winning artist and style icon, and Lala, the multi-talented actress and businesswoman, have celebrated countless highs together and stood by each other during life's most difficult moments. When Ciara needed strength, Lala was there. And when Lala faced personal challenges, Ciara stood beside her with quiet, steady support. Their connection goes far beyond social media or red carpet appearances. It's about lifting each other up in every season of life. What makes their friendship even more admirable is how freely they express love and appreciation for one another. Ciara once posted a heartfelt tribute to Lala, calling her a real one, a boss, and my girl for life. And the admiration is mutual. Lala has often credited Ciara for being a grounding, joyful presence in her life. Together, they represent what true female friendship looks like: celebratory, nurturing, and empowering. In an industry often focused on competition and comparison, Ciara and Lala show that there's room to grow together, to shine together, and to win together. Their friendship isn't just beautiful, it's a powerful example of how sisterhood can thrive, even in the spotlight. Brandy and Jasmine Sullivan. Brandy and Jasmine Sullivan are two powerhouse vocalists who've turned their mutual admiration into a genuine and heartwarming friendship. While both have made legendary marks on R&B in their own right, what stands out is how they've chosen to lift each other up instead of viewing one another as rivals in an often competitive industry. Their connection is rooted in shared passion, mutual respect, and a deep love for music that transcends generations. Brandy, often hailed as the vocal Bible, has long been an inspiration to singers across the world, including Jasmine, who has openly credited Brandy as one of her early influences. Yet instead of simply staying in that fan space, Jasmine and Brandy have cultivated a bond that celebrates their sisterhood and shared artistry. From social media shoutouts to spontaneous jam sessions, including one legendary moment caught on video in a hotel room, their chemistry and love for each other are undeniable. What makes their friendship so refreshing is its authenticity. It's not curated for public attention, it's the real deal. They've supported each other through career highs and personal struggles, finding in one another not just a peer, but a trusted friend who understands the pressures and triumphs of life in the spotlight. Rather than letting egos or expectations get in the way, Brandy and Jasmine have leaned into collaboration and encouragement. They laugh together, sing together, and root for one another as women, as artists, and as friends. Their relationship is proof that when women in music stand side by side instead of shoulder to shoulder, something truly beautiful happens. Brandy and Jasmine show us that real queens don't compete, they harmonize. Regina Hall and Sanaa Lathan. Regina Hall and Sanaa Lathan share the kind of friendship that feels like a warm, steady anchor in the unpredictable world of Hollywood. Both successful actresses with decades of work under their belts, their bond isn't born out of red carpet appearances or industry trends. It's built on genuine love, loyalty, and mutual respect that has endured the pressures of fame and competition. Over the years, Regina and Sanaa have been each other's constant. While they've often been in the running for the same roles, they've never allowed competition to shake the foundation of their friendship. Instead of rivalry, they've chosen celebration, cheering for one another's wins, showing up for life milestones, and offering comfort during tough times. It's rare to find two women in the same industry who not only support each other privately, but go out of their way to speak publicly about the depth of their connection. Sanaa has described Regina as a prose pro with unmatched comedic and dramatic talent, while Regina has praised Sanaa for her strength and grace. That kind of mutual admiration doesn't come from convenience, it comes from years of being there through life's ups and downs, both professionally and personally. Their friendship represents something powerful, the idea that sisterhood can thrive in a competitive environment, that women can root for each other while standing in their own light. Whether they're working on set, sharing laughs behind the scenes, or simply enjoying life as best friends, Regina Hall and Sanaa Lathan prove that true friendship in Hollywood is not only possible, it's magical. Redman and Method Man. Redman and Method Man are the definition of hip-hop brotherhood, two rap legends whose friendship has transcended music, turning into one of the most iconic duos in hip-hop culture. Their story goes far beyond studio collaborations or shared tours. It's about mutual respect, creative chemistry, and an unbreakable bond forged through years of writing for one another. Their connection began in the early 90s, when Redman heard Method Man's verse on Wu-Tang Clan's "Protect Your Neck" and instantly recognized a kindred spirit. Rather than seeing him as competition, Redman knew he had found someone he wanted to build with, not just musically, but personally. That moment sparked a friendship that would give rise to legendary projects like Blackout and How High, where their dynamic energy and effortless camaraderie made them fan favorites. But what truly makes Redman and Method Man's friendship so special is how authentic it is. They've toured the world, battled on tracks, starred in films together, and never missed a beat in showing up for each other. Unlike many industry pairings that fizzle out over time, their bond has only grown stronger, both men often referring to each other as family rather than just collaborators. In interviews, they're quick to highlight how much they admire each other's talent, work ethic, and loyalty. That kind of deep-rooted connection is rare, especially in the high-pressure world of entertainment. Their friendship isn't about ego, it's about trust, laughter, and a shared love for the culture they helped shape. Redman and Method Man have become a blueprint for what lasting creative partnerships can look like. In every performance, every joke, and every freestyle, you can feel the brotherhood, and that's what makes their friendship legendary. Drake and Odell Beckham Jr. Drake and Odell Beckham Jr. share a friendship that blends music, sports, and deep emotional connection, far beyond the typical celebrity bromance. While one dominates the rap game and the other electrifies football fields, these two have formed a bond rooted in loyalty, trust, and shared ambition. It's not just about fame or success, it's about understanding each other's worlds and being there through every twist and turn. Their friendship first caught public attention around 2015, but it deepened in 2016 when Odell actually moved into Drake's Los Angeles mansion while the rapper was recording his iconic Views album. That's more than just casual company, it's brotherhood. Odell later described that period as crucial to his personal growth, noting that being around Drake gave him both inspiration and calm during a time when he was adjusting to life in the spotlight. Since then, the two have remained incredibly close, frequently appearing in each other's Instagram posts, attending events together, and even collaborating creatively, most notably when Odell appeared in Drake's music video for Laugh Now Cry Later in 2020. It was a visual celebration of their bond, showing fans just how tight-knit their relationship really is. What sets their friendship apart is how open they've been about supporting each other emotionally. In a culture that often discourages vulnerability among men, especially black men, Drake and Odell have shattered that barrier. They talk about mental health, express admiration for each other, and show love without holding back. Whether it's music, sports, or just life, Drake and Odell Beckham Jr. have proven that when two high-profile individuals find genuine connection, it can become a rare and refreshing example of modern brotherhood. Their bond isn't just cool, it's real. Misa Hilton and Mary J. Blige. Misa Hilton and Mary J. Blige share a friendship that's deeply rooted in sisterhood, style, and survival. More than just a stylist-celebrity duo, their connection has grown into a powerful bond built on trust, loyalty, and a shared journey through the highs and lows of the entertainment industry. Together, they've created some of the most iconic looks and moments in R&B and hip-hop culture, but their relationship goes far beyond fashion. Misa, one of the most influential stylists of the 90s and early 2000s, helped shape Mary's signature image during her rise as the queen of hip-hop soul. From dramatic fur coats to fearless street glam, their collaborative vision redefined what black female artists could look like: bold, beautiful, and unapologetically authentic. But behind the scenes, Misa wasn't just dressing Mary, she was standing beside her as a sister and confidant through some of the most turbulent moments of Mary's personal life and career. Their friendship also has family ties. Misa's son, Justin Combs, is Mary J. Blige's godson, a detail that reflects just how deeply intertwined their lives have become over the decades. Mary has often spoken about Misa as someone who's been there through everything, someone who doesn't flinch when things get tough, but instead offers strength, grace, and real support. What makes their relationship stand out is the longevity. In an industry where bonds can feel transactional or temporary, Misa and Mary have nurtured a friendship that has only grown stronger with time. Whether they're collaborating on a look, walking hand in hand into a major event, or simply sharing words of wisdom and love, their connection is a reminder that true friendship, especially between powerful black women, is one of the most enduring forces in the world. Beyoncé and Kelly Rowland. Beyoncé and Kelly Rowland share one of the most iconic and enduring friendships in the music industry, a bond that transcends fame, fortune, and even family, because in their case, it's all three. From growing up together in Houston, to becoming global superstars as part of Destiny's Child, their journey has been one of sisterhood in the truest sense. Though Beyoncé is often spotlighted as a solo powerhouse, she's never stopped acknowledging Kelly's impact on her life. Their connection was built long before the stage lights, when they were just two girls with big dreams and even bigger hearts. Through career highs, personal challenges, motherhood, and massive fame, they've remained each other's constant, offering unconditional love and support through every season of life. In interviews and heartfelt tributes, Beyoncé has called Kelly her sister and a gift, while Kelly has often spoken of how protective, kind, and deeply loyal Beyoncé has always been. They've stood beside one another for decades, on world tours, at award shows, in private hospital rooms, and during moments of triumph and heartbreak alike. What sets their friendship apart is its transparency and humility. There's no competition, only admiration. Kelly once said, "We've always lifted each other up. That's what sisters do." And time has proven that to be true. In an industry that often encourages isolation or rivalry, Beyoncé and Kelly stand as proof that when you find someone who truly knows your soul, you hold on tight. Their story is more than music, it's a celebration of loyalty, respect, and a friendship that was never about the spotlight, but about the light they've always seen in each other. Christina Milian and Karrueche Tran. Christina Milian and Karrueche Tran share a friendship that radiates warmth, fun, and down-to-earth authenticity, a rare quality in the ever-glamorous world of Hollywood. Both women have carved out impressive careers across music, film, and fashion, but it's their natural chemistry and unwavering support for one another that truly stands out. Whether they're hitting a GQ party or casually grabbing lunch, their bond feels refreshingly real, like two best friends who just happen to be stars. What makes their connection so special is how effortlessly they complement each other. Christina, a multi-talented singer and actress with decades in the spotlight, brings a seasoned, confident energy. Karrueche, a rising actress and style icon in her own right, brings a vibe that's equal parts fresh and fearless. Together, they're a dynamic duo who know how to show up for each other, whether it's celebrating career wins or simply enjoying everyday life. Fans often see them together on social media, sharing behind-the-scenes moments, laughter, and love in ways that feel genuinely sisterly. They aren't just smiling for the cameras, they're building a friendship based on mutual admiration and trust. And in an industry where friendships are sometimes curated for PR, theirs stands out for its sincerity. Christina and Karrueche prove that friendship in the spotlight doesn't have to be competitive or performative, it can be grounded in shared joy, shared hustle, and shared growth. Whether they're dressing up for a red carpet or kicking back off the clock, these two show that the most powerful connections are built not just on fame, but on laughter, loyalty, and knowing someone always has your back. Janet Jackson and Yvette Nicole Brown. Janet Jackson and Yvette Nicole Brown's friendship may have started as a fan dream, but it quickly blossomed into a beautiful and unexpected sisterhood rooted in compassion, kindness, and shared vulnerability. Yvette, a lifelong admirer of Janet's legendary music and quiet grace, never imagined that one day her idol would become one of the most supportive people in her life. But that's exactly what happened when Janet reached out to Yvette during one of her most painful moments, the loss of her mother. In a candid interview, Yvette shared how Janet's warmth and emotional support came when she needed it most, showing that true friendship often begins in moments of real human connection. For Yvette, Janet's gesture wasn't just kind, it was life-changing. From that moment forward, their bond grew, grounded not in celebrity status but in heartfelt empathy and mutual respect. Janet, known for her legendary career and fiercely private nature, isn't someone who easily lets people into her inner world. But with Yvette, there's clearly a special connection. Their friendship is one of those rare Hollywood relationships that feels both intimate and sincere, free from flash, yet full of meaning. What makes this pairing so unique is how it was born not out of convenience or industry circles, but out of true care. Yvette has described Janet as someone who's not only talented but down-to-earth and present, the kind of friend who listens, checks in, and shows up. Together, Janet and Yvette remind us that even in a world filled with flashing lights and red carpets, the most powerful friendships often come from quiet acts of love. It's not about who's more famous, it's about who's there when it matters most. Meghan Markle and Serena Williams. Meghan Markle and Serena Williams may come from vastly different worlds, one a royal and former actress, the other a tennis icon, but their friendship proves that real connection transcends titles and trophies. Their bond began in 2010 at a Super Bowl party, and from that casual meeting sparked a relationship rooted in mutual admiration, ambition, and sisterhood. Both women are trailblazers in their own right, constantly breaking barriers and challenging the expectations placed on Black women in high-profile spaces. What makes their friendship so powerful is the way they lift each other up, not just publicly, but behind the scenes where the cameras don't roll. Meghan has often praised Serena for her strength, honesty, and loyalty, calling her a source of wisdom and grounding. Serena, in turn, has defended Meghan during moments of intense media scrutiny, describing her as one of the strongest women she knows. Their friendship was on full display during Meghan's royal wedding, where Serena attended as one of the select few guests. It was more than just a celebrity invite, it was a testament to a deeply personal bond. Even with their busy and vastly different lives, they continue to make time for each other, offering support through motherhood, career transitions, and life's pressures under the spotlight. What's most striking about their connection is how real and unwavering it feels. In an industry, and a world, where women are too often pitted against one another, Meghan and Serena embody solidarity. They represent the beauty of having a friend who not only understands your journey but walks beside you through it with strength, grace, and love. Their friendship is not just inspiring, it's revolutionary. Two powerful Black women, standing tall together, proving that sisterhood can thrive even when the world is watching. Tyler, the Creator, and A$AP Rocky. Tyler, the Creator, and A$AP Rocky are one of hip-hop's most dynamic and unpredictable duos, but behind the fashion statements and genre-bending music lies a genuine friendship that's as deep as it is entertaining. What started off with mutual respect eventually blossomed into a brotherhood grounded in creative chemistry, loyalty, and shared evolution as artists and men. Early in their careers, there was tension between their respective crews, with whispers of rivalry lingering in the background. But instead of letting that narrative define them, Tyler and Rocky chose growth, and in doing so, turned what could have been a competitive standoff into one of rap's most iconic collaborations. From their playful banter in interviews to hit tracks like Potato Salad and Who Dat Boy, their synergy is undeniable. It's not just about bars, it's about brotherhood. Tyler has publicly praised Rocky for his style, influence, and willingness to experiment, while Rocky has spoken about Tyler's unmatched creativity and authenticity. Offstage, their bond is just as strong. Whether they're traveling together, showing up at fashion weeks, or joking around online, they clearly bring out the best in each other, not just artistically, but personally. What sets this friendship apart is its balance of humor and heart. They don't shy away from poking fun at one another, but the respect always shines through. Tyler even admitted in 2019 that he never expected Rocky to impact his life as deeply as he did, proof that some of the best friendships come from the most unexpected places. In a genre that often thrives on bravado and competition, Tyler and A$AP Rocky offer something refreshingly different, two Black men celebrating each other out loud, without ego. Their friendship reminds us that real growth comes not from rivalry, but from respect, connection, and creative freedom. Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett Smith. Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett Smith share a friendship that's as bold, vibrant, and enduring as their respective careers. Their connection began as teenagers in a Baltimore club, long before the fame, red carpets, or blockbuster films. From that very first meeting, a sisterhood began, one that would stand strong for over 3 decades and shine brightly even in the often unpredictable world of Hollywood. Their bond deepened when they starred together in the 1996 cult classic Set It Off, a film that not only broke barriers but solidified their on-screen chemistry and real-life connection. Since then, they've supported each other through countless career highs, personal changes, and public challenges, all while celebrating each other with warmth, laughter, and fierce loyalty. Jada has often described Queen Latifah as one of her most trusted friends, someone who has remained consistent, grounded, and loving throughout the years. And Queen Latifah? She once joked on Instagram that Jada is one of the only people I'd press my hair for to hop on a Zoom call. It's the kind of hilarious honesty that only comes from real, time-tested friendship. What makes their dynamic so powerful is how much they uplift one another, publicly and privately. In a space where women are often pitted against each other, Queen Latifah and Jada choose unity over competition, compassion over critique. They embody a version of friendship that's rooted in shared history, mutual respect, and the freedom to be completely themselves in each other's presence. Together, they are a testament to the beauty of Black sisterhood, showing that when you build a friendship on trust, laughter, and real love, it can truly last a lifetime. Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King. Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King are the gold standard of best friendship, an iconic duo whose bond has lasted nearly 50 years and become one of the most celebrated relationships in American pop culture. They met in 1976 while working at a Baltimore TV station, and from that very first night, when Oprah invited Gayle to sleep over during a snowstorm, their friendship was born. What followed is a lifetime of unwavering loyalty, mutual growth, and soul-deep connection. Through every major chapter, Oprah's rise to media mogul status, Gayle's ascent in journalism, personal heartaches, family joys, and everything in between, they've stood side by side, not just as friends, but as chosen family. Their conversations, whether shared on national television or behind closed doors, are filled with candor, support, and genuine love. They don't just cheer for each other, they challenge, protect, and elevate one another. What makes their friendship so powerful is how transparent it is. Oprah has called Gayle her best friend who makes me a better human being, and Gayle, in a 2024 interview, said she never tires of being asked about Oprah because I so love that she is loved the way she is. That level of pride and admiration is rare, and it's one of the many reasons their bond resonates with so many. In a world where fame can isolate and trust is hard to come by, Oprah and Gayle have shown that true friendship is about showing up, for decades, not just moments. Their story isn't just inspiring, it's legendary. They remind us all that the most lasting relationships aren't always romantic. Sometimes, they're the quiet, steady presence of a best friend who sees you, loves you, and stays through every season of your life. T-Boz and Chili, TLC. T-Boz and Chili, the remaining original members of the groundbreaking group TLC, share a friendship that has stood the test of time, fame, heartbreak, and unimaginable loss. More than just bandmates, these two women are soul sisters, bound not only by their music but by decades of loyalty, shared battles, and unconditional love. Their journey began in the early 1990s, when TLC burst onto the scene with their bold style, fierce lyrics, and message of empowerment. Alongside the late Lisa, Left Eye Lopez, T-Boz and Chili revolutionized R&B and hip-hop with hits like No Scrubs and Waterfalls. But as their fame grew, so did their personal struggles, from financial disputes and health issues to the tragic loss of Left Eye in 2002. Through it all, T-Boz and Chili leaned on each other, never letting the spotlight or sorrow break their bond. What makes their friendship so inspiring is its quiet strength. They've never needed to flaunt their connection, it's evident in how they show up for one another, on stage, in interviews, and in real life. When they reunited to release music years later, it wasn't just a business decision, it was a personal commitment to continue what they started together and to honor the legacy they built as a trio. Even now, they're still touring, laughing, and sharing memories with the same authenticity they had from the start. And while they've evolved as individuals, their friendship remains the steady heartbeat of TLC. T-Boz and Chili are living proof that when friendship is built on trust, healing, and shared purpose, it can outlast the harshest storms. Their sisterhood is more than nostalgic, it's a powerful example of resilience, legacy, and love that refuses to fade. LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Dwayne Wade. LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Dwayne Wade aren't just NBA legends, they're brothers in every sense of the word. Their friendship is one of the most iconic and genuine bonds in modern sports, forged through years of competition, collaboration, and shared experiences on and off the court. Together, They represent what it looks like when greatness is fueled not only by talent, but by mutual respect and unwavering support. Their journey began as teenagers on the AAU basketball circuit and solidified when all three were drafted into the NBA in the early 2000s. While each carved out their own legacy, LeBron as the all-around phenom, Wade as the clutch performer, and Melo as the smooth-scoring forward, they never let rivalry override their relationship. In fact, their bond only deepened as their careers soared. Off the court, their friendship has thrived through family milestones, business ventures, and even vacations together, famously dubbed the Banana Boat Crew, along with Chris Paul. But it's not just about poolside fun and Instagram moments. These men have consistently shown up for one another during tough times, from injuries and retirement to social justice activism and fatherhood. LeBron has referred to Melo and Wade as his real brothers, and the feeling is clearly mutual. When Dwayne retired, both LeBron and Carmelo paid tribute in emotional tributes, showing how much they value his presence in their lives beyond basketball. And when Melo faced challenges in the later stages of his career, LeBron was one of his loudest supporters, pushing for his return to the league. Their friendship breaks the mold of what male athletes, especially black athletes, are expected to be. It's vulnerable, loyal, and deeply emotional. LeBron, Carmelo, and Dwayne prove that brotherhood doesn't end when the final buzzer sounds, it only grows stronger. Kandi Burruss and Tamika "Tiny" Harris. Kandi Burruss and Tamika "Tiny" Harris are a shining example of friendship that has grown, evolved, and endured through the ever-changing tides of fame and life. Their bond began in the early 1990s when they were teenage members of the R&B group Xscape. While many music group relationships fall apart with time, egos, or industry pressure, Kandi and Tiny's connection not only survived but transformed into a lifelong sisterhood rooted in shared history and unconditional support. Their friendship was forged in recording studios and tour buses, but it truly deepened after the spotlight dimmed. Even when Xscape went their separate ways, Kandi and Tiny remained tightly connected, leaning on each other through marriages, motherhood, personal reinvention, and reality television fame. When they reunited for Xscape's comeback at the 2017 Essence Festival after more than a decade apart, fans saw not only a musical reunion, but a heartfelt return to the bond that never really broke. Both women have navigated their own high-profile journeys, Kandi as a Grammy-winning songwriter and Real Housewives of Atlanta star, Tiny as a performer and part of the Harris family empire. But through it all, they've consistently shown up for one another. Whether it's collaborating on music, celebrating each other's wins, or being there during public and private struggles, their friendship has remained a solid constant. What makes Kandi and Tiny's relationship so powerful is its authenticity. It's not just about nostalgia, it's about deep trust, shared growth, and the knowledge that no matter what life throws at them, they've got each other's backs. Their story proves that true friendship doesn't just endure, it evolves, matures, and becomes even more beautiful with time. Kevin Hart and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Kevin Hart and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson have become one of Hollywood's most beloved duos, not just on screen, but in real life. Their friendship is a perfect blend of hilarious banter, deep respect, and unwavering support. While they first crossed paths professionally, their bond quickly grew into something much more personal, evolving into a brotherhood that fans can't get enough of. Their on-screen chemistry is undeniable in blockbuster hits like Central Intelligence, Jumanji, and DC League of Super Pets. But it's behind the scenes where their real magic happens. Whether they're roasting each other in interviews, poking fun on social media, or pulling pranks during press tours, their playful dynamic is rooted in genuine love and admiration. Kevin brings the energy and comedic punch, while Dwayne delivers the cool confidence and Big Brother vibe, and together, they're unstoppable. Yet beyond the laughs, there's a strong foundation of loyalty. Kevin has openly credited Dwayne as someone who supported him through some of his toughest moments, including his recovery after a serious car accident. In return, Dwayne has praised Kevin's resilience, work ethic, and heart, calling him one of the most inspiring people he knows. Their friendship also breaks stereotypes about male relationships in Hollywood, especially among black men, by showing that it's okay to be emotional, supportive, and vulnerable with one another. They uplift each other publicly, celebrate each other's wins, and always show up when it counts. Kevin and Dwayne prove that friendship isn't just about jokes and red carpets, it's about respect, reliability, and riding through life together. Whether they're saving the world in a film or simply cracking each other up backstage, their bond reminds us all that true brotherhood is built on laughter, loyalty, and love. Lala Anthony and Kelly Rowland. Lala Anthony and Kelly Rowland share a friendship that's as sincere as it is stylish, a bond that proves real sisterhood can exist in the spotlight without the drama or competition. These two powerhouse women have supported each other through career highs, personal challenges, and motherhood, always showing up with love, loyalty, and laughter. Their connection goes far beyond social media posts or red carpet moments. One of the most touching displays of their bond came when Lala was right by Kelly's side during the birth of her son. That level of closeness speaks volumes. It's not just about being there for the good times, but about standing strong when life gets real. Whether they're sending heartfelt birthday tributes or casually catching up over brunch, the affection between them is deeply rooted in trust. Both women have carved unique paths in entertainment, Kelly as a global music icon and actress, and Lala as a television personality, actress, and entrepreneur. Yet their friendship has always remained grounded, never overshadowed by fame. They cheer each other on not because it looks good for the cameras, but because they genuinely want to see the other win. What makes their friendship so inspiring is the way they've kept it strong in an industry that often strains personal relationships. They make time for one another, keep it real, and provide emotional support in ways that only true friends can. Lala and Kelly remind us that the best friendships are built on more than history, they're built on showing up, speaking love, and sharing the journey. In a world of curated connections, theirs is refreshingly authentic, and beautifully unshakable. Lizzo and SZA. Lizzo and SZA are the kind of best friends who radiate joy, authenticity, and empowerment every time they're in a room together. Both are chart-topping, boundary-breaking artists in their own right, but when they come together, their friendship becomes a celebration of love, vulnerability, and mutual respect, especially in an industry that often thrives on comparison. Their bond was on full display at the 2024 Grammy Awards, when Lizzo joyfully presented SZA with the award for Best R&B Song. The way they hugged, squealed, and celebrated in pure, unfiltered excitement showed the world just how real their connection is. It wasn't about professionalism or media moments, it was two friends deeply proud of each other's success. What makes their friendship so powerful is the way they uplift one another publicly and privately. Lizzo's bold, body-positive energy beautifully complements SZA's soulful, introspective spirit. Together, they reflect two sides of the same coin, both advocating for self-love, healing, and emotional freedom in their music and their lives. And it's clear that they're constantly cheering each other on, not just on stage, but in real life. Lizzo and SZA also challenge the narrative that women in music must compete to succeed. Instead, they embrace sisterhood with open arms, showing fans, especially young black women, that success is even sweeter when shared with someone who gets your journey. Whether they're hyping each other up on social media or creating magical moments in front of the world, Lizzo and SZA prove that the most beautiful friendships aren't just built on laughs, they're built on light, love, and lifting each other higher. Their connection is more than heartwarming, it's revolutionary. Tisha Campbell and Takina Arnold. Tisha Campbell and Takina Arnold are the definition of ride-or-die best friends, two women who've been through decades of life, love, and career changes side by side. Their friendship began as teenagers auditioning for roles in New York City, and what started as a shared dream in the entertainment world quickly transformed into a bond that has lasted over 40 years. Best known for their hilarious and iconic dynamic on the classic sitcom Martin, where they played besties Gina and Pam, Tisha and Takina brought that same real-life chemistry to the screen. But while fans loved watching their on-screen banter, the real magic has always been in the off-screen sisterhood. They've stood by each other through marriages, divorces, children, health struggles, and career pivots, always offering support without judgment. What makes their friendship truly special is the depth of understanding between them. They've spoken openly about being each other's emotional lifelines, sharing countless private moments of vulnerability, growth, and joy. Whether it's late-night phone calls, working together on music and TV projects, or simply being each other's biggest cheerleaders, their relationship is unwavering. Even after all these years, Tisha and Takina still light up when talking about one another. Their bond is not only authentic but inspiring, showing the world that true friendship can outlast fame and evolve beautifully with time. In a business known for its instability and surface-level connections, Tisha and Takina are a rare constant, proving that when you build a friendship on trust, laughter, and shared experience, it can carry you through anything. Their sisterhood is more than nostalgic, it's legendary. LaToya Luckett and Eudoxie Bridges. LaToya Luckett and Eudoxie Bridges share a friendship that's rooted in grace, mutual empowerment, and deep emotional connection. Though they come from different corners of fame, LaToya as a former Destiny's Child member and accomplished actress, and Eudoxie as a philanthropist and wife to rapper Ludacris, their bond feels anything but surface level. It's the kind of friendship that blossoms through real-life moments, not red carpets. Over the years, LaToya and Eudoxie have become inseparable, standing by each other through personal highs and lows with an authenticity that fans admire. Their connection is built on faith, family, and a shared commitment to growth, not just professionally, but spiritually and emotionally. One of the most touching examples of their sisterhood came when LaToya teamed up with fellow singer Monica to throw Eudoxie a heartfelt baby shower, proving she's not just a friend in name, but in action. What sets their relationship apart is the genuine sense of care that radiates between them. They aren't caught up in fame or public perception. They're focused on showing up for one another in ways that truly matter. Whether it's celebrating birthdays, offering words of encouragement during hard times, or simply enjoying quiet moments together, they exude a calm, supportive energy that's rare in the celebrity world. LaToya and Eudoxie represent a powerful form of modern sisterhood, one that doesn't require constant spotlight, just consistent love. Their friendship is a reminder that when women choose to uplift each other with intention and sincerity, the bond they build becomes unbreakable. In a world that often praises flashy connections, theirs is rooted in something far more lasting: trust, loyalty, and heart. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are more than just the iconic bad boys of Hollywood. They're real-life best friends whose bond has endured decades of fame, family, and franchise success. From the moment they first teamed up in the 1995 action comedy Bad Boys, audiences could feel the electric chemistry between them. But behind the scenes, what began as professional respect quickly transformed into a lasting brotherhood. Their friendship has been a steady presence throughout their careers, even as each man carved his own path to superstardom. Will as a box office powerhouse and global icon, and Martin as a comedy legend with a devoted following. Instead of allowing ego or career competition to come between them, they've consistently uplifted one another, sharing moments of joy, struggle, and major milestones along the way. When the Bad Boys franchise returned with Bad Boys for Life in 2020, fans were thrilled not just to see the characters back in action, but to witness the very real love and loyalty between the two men. They've spoken candidly about how their friendship deepened over the years, especially as they faced life's heavier moments, health scares, personal challenges, and evolving priorities. What makes their bond so refreshing is its blend of humor and heart. Whether they're cracking jokes on set or praising each other in interviews, there's always an undercurrent of deep respect. Will often calls Martin his brother for life, and Martin has said that Will is someone he can always count on. Will and Martin prove that in an industry full of fleeting alliances, true friendship can stand the test of time. Their story isn't just about buddy cop films, it's about brotherhood, resilience, and the kind of connection that only grows stronger with age. Jada Cheeves and Des Dior. Jada Cheeves and Des Dior are redefining what modern-day sisterhood looks like in the world of fame, fashion, and entrepreneurship. These two rising moguls have built individual brands that command attention, but together, they form a friendship that's just as powerful as their platforms. Known for their unshakable loyalty and no-nonsense energy, Jada and Des have become the blueprint for what it means to grow with your best friend by your side. Their bond dates back over a decade, long before viral moments and massive Instagram followings. From navigating the Atlanta influencer scene to launching businesses and building empires, they've supported each other every step of the way. In 2023, Jada opened up about how deeply rooted their friendship is, famously saying, "We don't play about each other." That protective energy is felt in everything they do, from showing up for birthdays and fashion shows to defending each other online and offline. What makes their friendship truly resonate with fans is how real and relatable it feels. Yes, they serve glam and luxury, but they also show the behind-the-scenes sisterhood, the shared laughs, inside jokes, and quiet moments of support during personal storms. Whether they're coordinating outfits for major events or hyping each other's business launches, Jada and Des move like a true unit. In a culture that often highlights female competition, their friendship is a refreshing reminder that young black women can thrive together, without dimming each other's light. They're not just pretty faces or social media stars, they're best friends building legacies, side by side. And they're proving, one bold move at a time, that loyalty and love will always be in style. Terry Ellis and Holly Robinson Peete. Terry Ellis and Holly Robinson Peete share a friendship that has gracefully stood the test of time, proof that genuine bonds in Hollywood do exist and can flourish beyond the cameras. Their relationship dates back to the early 90s, when they met on the set of Hanjin with Mr. Cooper, and what began as a friendly connection quickly grew into a lifelong sisterhood grounded in trust, empathy, and mutual support. Terry, a founding member of the legendary R&B group En Vogue, and Holly, a beloved actress and tireless advocate, may have pursued different lanes in the entertainment world, but they've remained aligned in values and loyalty. Whether it's supporting one another's personal causes, celebrating family milestones, or simply spending downtime together, their friendship is marked by consistency and love. Over the years, they've shown up for each other in the ways that matter most. From red carpet appearances to quiet conversations behind the scenes, Terry and Holly have maintained a steady connection through life's changes, marriage, motherhood, career evolution, and activism. Holly, a fierce champion for autism awareness, and Terry, with her ongoing contributions to music and philanthropy, have always celebrated each other's passions as much as their successes. Their friendship isn't built on social media performances or fleeting press moments, it's built on substance. They exemplify how women in entertainment can be each other's soft place to land, even when the world expects competition. Terry Ellis and Holly Robinson Peete show us that some of the strongest friendships in Hollywood aren't about headlines, they're about heart. Their enduring bond is a beautiful reminder that sisterhood, when nurtured with care and respect, can become one of the most powerful forces in any woman's life. Solange Knowles and Janelle Monáe. Solange Knowles and Janelle Monáe are a friendship forged in creativity, consciousness, and unapologetic individuality. Both women are celebrated for their genre-defying art, fearless fashion, and deep-rooted commitment to activism, but when they come together, their bond becomes something even more powerful, a reflection of modern black womanhood at its most liberated and intentional. Their connection isn't built on glitz or gossip. It's grounded in mutual respect for each other's artistic vision and inner spirit. Solange, known for her deeply personal and visually stunning work, and Janelle, a futuristic storyteller with a soul-stirring voice, share more than a similar aesthetic, they share a purpose. Their art challenges norms, honors black identity, and opens space for vulnerability, queerness, and freedom of expression. The depth of their friendship was beautifully on display when Solange included Janelle in her wedding, a moment that wasn't just symbolic, but intimate. This wasn't just a guest list spot, it was a seat at the table of someone who considers you family. Their bond is often quiet, but profound. They may not flood the media with selfies or sound bites, but their presence in each other's lives speaks volumes. What truly sets them apart is how they elevate each other's brilliance. Whether they're collaborating behind the scenes or simply showing up to support one another's work, Solange and Janelle remind the world that sisterhood among creatives doesn't have to be competitive, it can be sacred. Their friendship is a love letter to Black artistry, to mutual admiration, and to the kind of connection that feels more spiritual than social. Solange and Janelle don't just walk beside each other, they rise together, on their own terms, and in full bloom. Teyana Taylor and Lori Harvey. Teyana Taylor and Lori Harvey exemplify what modern, powerful Black female friendship looks like, equal parts glamorous and grounded, fierce and faithful. Both women have carved out unique lanes in entertainment and fashion, Teyana as a multi-hyphenate artist, director, and style icon, and Lori as a model, entrepreneur, and beauty mogul in the making. But beyond the headlines and high-profile appearances, their bond runs deep, built on shared values, loyalty, and uplifting one another in a world that often thrives on comparison. Their friendship is marked by a genuine connection that fans admire. Whether they're sitting courtside at NBA games, collaborating behind the scenes, or showing up to support each other's milestones, Teyana and Lori exude a sense of ease and sisterhood. They've both been open about the importance of surrounding themselves with women who not only inspire but protect, and their relationship is a living, breathing example of that philosophy. What makes their bond stand out is how they embrace each other's shine. There's no dimming, no ego, just real love and mutual respect. Teyana, known for her fierce loyalty and nurturing energy, has often taken younger women in the industry under her wing, and her relationship with Lori reflects that dynamic. Lori, in turn, brings her own calm confidence and elegance, creating a friendship that feels balanced and empowering. In a culture where friendships can sometimes feel curated for clout, Teyana and Lori prove that true sisterhood doesn't need a filter. Their connection is real, stylish, and rooted in trust. Together, they show that when women support one another genuinely, they don't just grow, they glow. These incredible friendships prove that behind the fame, the flash, and the headlines are bonds built on loyalty, love, and unwavering support. From decades-long sisterhoods to dynamic duos born in the spotlight, these Black celebrities have shown the world what true friendship really looks like. Whether through shared struggles, major milestones, or just everyday moments, their relationships inspire us to value the people who show up for us, time and time again. Which of these celebrity friendships inspired you the most? Do you have a best friend who's always had your back like these powerful pairs? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you felt moved by any of these stories, and share it with someone who needs a reminder of how powerful real friendship can be. And most importantly, subscribe to Legends of Black Excellence for more inspiring stories that celebrate Black greatness and connection.